All right, welcome today. Welcome today to a very special, a very special day. All right. Oh man, we're gonna have some fun today. And me and Chewy. Hey Chewy, how are you today? Hey Chewy, how are you? Let's wake him up. Are you asleep? This is a very special day today, isn't it, Chewy? Yeah, this is May the 4th, and May the 4th be with us all. And but today is going to be a very special time that we are going to be spending with the Orchestra Complete from Best Services by Sonuscore. And before we get further, I'm Simeon Ambergy with PraiseTracks.com. And it is a joy. That might be a problem. But yeah, and we've been doing a lot of live streams, and I've just been looking forward to this. I have no idea what's going to happen. I have a little bit in my mind, but if you know, okay. Chewy has to have all the attention, but if you know me, anything can happen on these live streams. And so if it's your first time here, just go ahead and subscribe and click notifications, and we're going to get going real soon. And it's so good to see everybody today, and hi to David. It's good to see you, and we hope that we're going to have a good time today. So, okay. I wanted to, let's say goodbye to Chewy. I know, and it's, okay. Well, let's say goodbye to Chewy for now. I love it. I want to show you a clip of a recent concert that my wife and I were able to attend. And this is going to kind of set the stage for what we're going to do today. So I hope you enjoy this. Here we go. Hey, this is Simeon here from PraiseTracks.com, and today is a very exciting special event. I was 15 back in 1977. I was 12, and 1980 is when The Empire Strikes Back debuted, and I was 15. And the thing about Star Wars, it's not just about the story and it's about the music. That's what grabbed me. I mean, when I was 12 years old, seeing the first Star Wars and hearing the iconic music of John Williams, it affected me. And so if you are a musician and starting and composing and arranging and that kind of thing, I mean, this is absolutely the best way to experience the music and the films of Star Wars and John Williams, because the live orchestra here at the Louisville, Kentucky Center for the Arts is playing along with the film. And we were here last year in episode 4, and it was just amazing. So we're looking forward to this. So if you ever have an opportunity to see the live Star Wars films with the orchestra, I mean, it's an experience of a lifetime. It will just really open up Star Wars and the music of John Williams to a new level. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Yeah, that was incredible. It was just like they had the screen above the orchestra, and they played through the whole movie. It was just there were no pre-recorded music tracks. It was all live orchestra. And The Empire Strikes Back was the one that we saw where that video was taken, and just fascinating for me. When I saw this, they took our whole middle school to see Star Wars Episode 4, and it was, imagine the very first time that you heard those first notes, that first B flat. Yeah, I mean, that's
That's but it just changed. It just changed. It wasn't necessarily about Star Wars after that, after the music. There have been two movies that really have affected my life musically. The first has to be The Sound of Music, and you know, when seeing that on the big screen for the first time and hearing that music. And then to hear Star Wars for the first time, it's just incredible. So let's get on to what the main attraction is today. Oh, let's see. Well, one more thing we've got to do, just to make this official. I told you. Yeah. Okay. We'll get the fleet calmed down here. Incredible. Okay. So it's incredible. I love it. I love it. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, you know, I've got my X-wing here, and we're just going to go see what we can get into. But Sonuscore, you know, I've done some videos about Elysian and then their origin sounds, but Best Services and Sonuscore partnered together to bring the orchestra and the Orchestra Complete. And the orchestra is based on an 80-piece orchestra, and the Orchestra Complete combines some more articulations. Let's just, let's see if we can take a look at this. So the Orchestra Complete, well, the orchestra, you can go to sonuscore.com and look at some of the sounds in there. And then also there is there's a comparison chart where it lays out what's included in the orchestra and the Orchestra Complete. You have just some more articulations, and then you have the Strings of Winter, which is a totally different set of string instruments that were recorded just with a very unusual texture. It's almost just like Winter is very descriptive in the fact of that it's got just an icy quality to it. Very amazing. Very amazing. So I just got to get settled down here, and we're going to have some fun. So while we're here, just go ahead and you know, ask some questions. If you have some questions, I'll get and you know, let's just get into this. So when we take a look at the orchestra, it comes in a Kontakt library, and oh yeah, we're gonna get into a lot of that. So I just basically have. Let me just see what this will look like. Yeah. So you load the orchestra. They have a player. They have a single NKI. And that's what I have loaded here. And I went ahead and loaded a few of these just in anticipation for what we were going to do. And so that's what we're mainly going to focus on is the Orchestra Complete player, this single player. And you can see in this, this is how it opens up, where we have, you know, 1, 2, 3, we have 5 slots. You have 5 slots, and you can plug in instruments from different different categories. Like here we have high marcato brass, and so you can go into the instrument section strings, brass, woodwinds, percussion, and other, and insert those into that. So I'm basically going to take us through, let's see here. Let's go to strings first and just kind of play through some of the string section here. Okay, so let me find it. So what I've done, I went ahead and loaded several instances into one Kontakt engine, and they have orchestral colors. And let's just pull that up, and with the strings full sustain is what we'll take a look at first. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so here we go. And the mod wheel controls some of the dynamic range. So here we go. And I've assigned the modulation control to the first knob here on my nano controller, just as kind of easier sometimes to get to. Okay, so let's go to another string, the tremolo. That's what I like too, is the expression. Okay, and marcato. Yeah. Yeah, staccato. And so you get the idea. You get the idea. And so let's go on to the next category. I'm just going to kind of go through the sound categories first, and then we'll kind of get into the different the engines. The thing I love about the Orchestra Complete, and even the orchestra, if you don't want to go to the full Orchestra Complete, the orchestra itself is just the quality of sounds and the immediacy of what you can get. It's a very very fast and easy way to put things together. Because the sound quality is just gorgeous. And marcato. And I'm laying into it a little bit with velocity. So that gives you so much expression there. Yeah, very good. Staccato. Okay, high sustain, and they break it down into some more different categories. So, you've got the woodwind section. It's just beautiful. I mean, just right out of the box. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, that's just coming out of the orchestra in the brain here. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back and let's just pull up some of the engines here, the orchestral rhythms. And this is where we're going to have some, it might get a little crazy. So, okay, orchestral rhythms. And I'm just going to start with the, and instantly, and, you know, I'll just run this by, so you see the key range there in blue. So that just shows the playable range of this sound here. So it restricts the sounds to the range that they would normally play, so it doesn't get crazy. So let's do this. So the engine. So right away, so you see how the engine is going. So you've got the arpeggiator here, and then it's got note order, the rate, the bar. It resets at the bar. Note selection and rhythm is on. You've got 16 steps. And here we go. It just brings out so many ideas. So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to record just something. Here we go. And let's just put the let's see what the metronome's doing here. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's start again. Now you notice what happened there. The modulation wheel just is, again, it is so incredible what Sonuscore has done with their engine. So you can start real soft with that, and then when you bring that mod wheel up, it brings the intensity of this stronger and stronger. So let's do this. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Winds. Let's see. Okay. So I think I've just got the stock wind patch pulled up here. So let me see what it is. Yeah. So this is just okay, so this is a mixed oboe, cello, viola, sustain. So let's just hear what's going to happen. Okay. Oh man. Here we go. Okay, now let's go for some brass. Thank you guys for joining me today. This is what I love. This is what I love. I love just doing this on the fly. So this is a high marcato in the orchestral colors. Okay, man. I love this. Here we go. Okay, so you got to remember what you did the last time. So I'm gonna make sure this the wind part is pulled up. Yeah, and this is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you hear is what you get. And because I hear all this stuff inside of the orchestra in my head, and. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's like I told somebody the other day, we are what we hear, and so I hear all of these melodies and different things going on. But what happens with me is when I'm playing a sound, the sound takes me somewhere. It takes me somewhere, I guess it just taps into all of the melodies, because imagine all of the different symphonies and songs and movie scores that you've heard. It's all stored somewhere, and so what happens is a sound will trigger a memory or something, and you'll find yourself playing and going into places with these sounds. Okay, so let's just go with the full marcato and try that again. It does orchestrate, and that's one of the scary things, is that it does seem like it almost is doing it by itself, but needless to say, yeah, I'm just going to turn. It's the pan there. I'm trying to see if I can get where you can see the full. Yeah, let's see. Might not be able to do that, but yeah, let's see here. Okay, yeah, I think we can do that. Yeah, so this way you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, we're going to stretch it out. Here we go. Thanks for being patient with me, guys. It is just amazing. Okay. Yeah, so basically I have, I'm actually running this in Cakewalk by BandLab, and this is a DAW that I really have used in one form or another for many, many years. And and it's just a good workflow for me because I've used it for so long. I'm learning Cubase as well, and just so I can be able to help help other users with other DAWs. And so they also have a piano in here, which is just nice for kind of scoring and sketching out some things. Yeah. And then percussion. They have percussion kind of laid out in a single map across the keyboard. So let's pull that, let's see if we can pull that up. And it comes in, it's a single patch. So you've got the taikos and basses, yeah. And they're kind of just laid out across the keyboard. Okay, so again, while we're here, might as well just lay in some yeah. Okay, yeah, so there's just so much in here. So let's look at some of the other things that's going on with the orchestra, and you can see, I sometimes just feel overwhelmed. Let's see. Let's just try that. Yeah. So the mod wheel does affect the dynamics of the roll. The hits are pretty much static, but you have the crossfades, and then you have bass drum rolls. Yeah, the bass drum rolls are pretty cool. And you can also route to the reverb and the concert hall mix here. Okay. Yeah, so you have tons of possibilities here. Okay, so I'm going to go down a little bit further here because I want to keep what we just did here. So let's go on down a little bit. So now let's take a look. Let's take a look at the animated orchestra stuff. So yeah, I mean those bass drums and the rolls. I mean, it's just like, yeah, it's some serious stuff going on here. Okay, so let me find my channel here. Okay, so there's the orchestral rhythm that we were just working on. So now let's go back to the main screen and drop down to animated percussion, or animated orchestra. Now this, as you guys have commented, the animated orchestra is really cool. So I'm just going to start at the very beginning here. At moments of decision is what we're going to take a look at. You have 30 seconds to answer the question. What did Darth Vader say to Luke in The Empire Strikes Back? Join me, and together we will rule. Yeah, so moments of decision, it's like a countdown. And you can play, and the modulation wheel also affects, so I've got it all the way down, and as you increase the modulation, it brings more parts in. Yeah, and so the keyboard, the way the animated orchestra is laid out, the engine, is the bass is going to be, you know, focused down here, and then the higher instruments. Yeah, you've got the pits there, and you have the dynamic. And when you're recording with the animated orchestra, there is, let's see something, the engine. Okay, so there is a way, I think you can actually, you know, save some of this to MIDI as well. Okay. I love to use a lot of open chords, and that helps me to actually get some really cool voicings. Point of no return. This is the next one that we'll do. Yeah, and this is all being done. So, like this particular. Let's take a look at what the engine's doing. So the main, we've got violins, sopont spiccato, and then trumpet staccato, viola sopont, low brass staccato, and basses spiccato. And so that's the 5 sounds in the engine. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just hear what the individual parts are doing. So I'm going to go ahead and mute the other 4 parts, so we can kind of hear exactly what. So this is what the first arpeggiator is doing, da 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 da, and you can program this as well, the rhythm and the dynamics and the spacing and that kind of thing. Yes, yeah, just one note, just holding the one note there. And so now let's see what the next sound is doing. This is the trumpet. So it builds these complex rhythms together. Now let's see what the viola's doing. Yeah, so you've got all of these complex rhythms going, and when they're going together, so you can kind of see arpeggiator 1 and 2, and you see the different patterns. And then you have 3 arpeggiators and 2 envelope generators. So arpeggiator 3 is the viola. Now the low brass, yeah. Okay, and the main again. Let's go back to the mixer. Yeah, it's crazy. And then the envelopes here control the dynamics, and that's what the. Okay, so as I move the mod wheel, you see the envelope change, and that is what controls the dynamics of the whole ensemble. So let's go back to the mixer, and we can unmute these other parts here, and just listen again. You know, one thing when you're using the animated orchestra, if you do play chords, sometimes it can tend to be too muddy. So let's just start with. So I'm going to go ahead and build a chord. Yeah, so and you can hear where that split stops with the bass. Yeah, because you've got all of those different arpeggiated rhythms. They're going against each other, and the dynamics, and the ally is approaching. Let's look at that. Wow, I love it, guys. Thank you so much. And then I'm going to turn the mod wheel down. So we've got some tremolos and staccatos. And I'm slowly increasing the mod wheel. And you see all the different and the more you increase the mod wheel, the more parts come in. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so let's go to another one. Okay, let's see if we can find some Garden of Life. Oh, let's see, Your Journey Ends Here. I love the titles too. The titles kind of already put a picture in your mind on what to expect with this. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Your journey ends here. I'm just gonna. And you see the animation on the very end of the, yeah. You just got those Bartok pizzicatos just hammering. Yeah. Yeah, I did it when Elysian came out. I did a video on Elysian as well, and Elysian combined with this, you're absolutely right. It is an amazing combination, and that's what they call it. It's just like it's the complement, or it's just like the other world sounds combined with the sounds of the orchestra, and they fuse together to just bring just something really cool. Flying colors. And it's just such a boundless resource for just the animated orchestra stuff. Just allows you to be able to come up with so many cool ideas. Okay, and I love this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go out here, and let's just see something here. I'm in that G minor. You know, I do have a sustain pedal, but I am just holding the chord down. I'm not actually engaging the sustain pedal while I'm doing this here. Oh man, piano. Let's see if we can do. It's just ad-libbing here. Just ad-libbing, going with the flow. And that is what I love, because there's some wonderful surprises that sometimes happen. And yeah. Yeah, one part in there, and okay, so if you've ever seen the classic Ten Commandments, yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when you listen to something, when you listen to something, death cometh to me. It's like when the death angel comes on the ninth plague, and I think it's Deborah Paget's character. That's the song that she sings, and so that's what just kind of came out. But that's exactly where that came from, and it's just a combination. It's just such a I guess like a goulash of music. Yeah. So let's try one more with the brass. Wow. I love it. There it is. As long as you start and end right, it's okay. Wow, fabulous, man! That's just so cool, and it's so cool when you're playing something and it's just like, where in the world did that come from? Yeah, where did that come from? Okay, let's just look at some more of these. I'm just very blessed. I just feel so blessed to be able to play and to share. It's a great joy. I get a lot of joy. So strings. That's where I had this here. And the system. Just some background on the system that I'm using. I'm using. I built this around the beginning of the year. It's an Intel i9 9900K. I do have it overclocked just a little bit. I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I have everything on SSD. I have two NVMe drives, which are super fast, and I put a lot of sample libraries and content on those drives. Let's see. Oh yes, okay. So let's do that. Let's just go ahead and go into some of that. So I'm going to go ahead and use the strings, and we'll just go into some of these. Okay, I'm going to just do a couple more of these because I just love what they've done with the engine here. Yeah, this is called Calling the Guardians. Let's just make sure we've got the right one called up and pull up the main. I just love it. Sonuscore just packs so much life. That's what I love about Sonuscore's libraries. And if you go back and watch the origin video that I did, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just the life. And here is so much life to these. Let's get into it. Let's see if I can get into another key here. Let's go to C. Yeah, so that's kind of like in a similar vein. Small beginnings. Yeah, so this has got more of a combination of the woodwinds. Okay, so let's do something with this, and then we'll pull some choir in with this as well. Okay, here we go. Let's see. E flat, yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. So now, instead of brass, I'll pull up, let's see. Let's see if we can find one of the choir sounds. And that can be kind of like, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that's one of the things you need to do, is to always make sure you go through and yeah, so here's something. So let's just take a listen to this, and let's see. No. Oh, uh-oh. That's what you're talking about. So they've got a choir that has vowels or random vowels. Yeah. And there's an elven choir in here as well. Isn't that wild? A decision has been made. Yeah, hear that? Yeah. Yeah, bravo, Sonuscore. And I'm just... Man, that is just brilliant, brilliant, and that's what just excites me so much. Listening to these libraries and playing them for you is just such a thrill for me. Let's see. Yeah, see. Magic in the air is what... It's just amazing. Oh wow. Okay. Did I record that? Did I record that? I don't think I recorded that. So let's just try that one more time. You always got to make sure you're in record. Yeah, I just want to try that one more time. It's like harps and pianos. So there are so many patches and sounds to be found. So let's see. Let's find where this is going. Right here. So this is a mixed, let's just find another orchestral colors. Yeah, that retrospective recording is what is really a cool thing to have. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the mixed choir. Yeah. Mixed piano and strings. Okay, choir. Yeah. So I want to see if we can do if they have a choir sustain. Okay. So let's just do this. Let's see what this... Ooh, now see, this is from the Strings of Winter. And you hear that... Yeah, they have them split a little bit. Oh yeah. So let's just try to play something with that. Yeah, the retrospective recording is a great thing to have. Yeah, the ranges here, especially when you're doing the orchestral colors, they do tend to kind of bunch them together a little bit. So this is the mix sustain for the strings. Yeah, I like that a little. Have that control over the dynamic using the mod wheel there. So let's just do this again. Yeah. So yeah, you can play outside, especially like with the animated orchestras and things. But you know, you want to kind of stay within what the real instrument can play, which is always the best thing to do. So let's just take a listen just at the choir by itself. I've got an expression pedal as well, which is very handy. You know, Best Services and Sonuscore, they're always doing different things. Yeah, I just love the richness of the very nice. And then here is they've got some orchestra blends like the high sustain with a mix of the and then we can close that, and you see the 5 slots here, and the you can just have them just kind of static or layered, like a really nice layer. So it's just so accessible. To me, it's one of the nicest orchestral packages for Kontakt, as far as being able to have all of the instruments and really having a selection of high quality instruments available in one library, and which is what I'm just very, very impressed about. And the engine, the animated orchestra, the rhythms and all of that, it just it gives you everything that you need to be able to have just have a lot of flexibility to pull things together quickly. It doesn't take a lot of effort to put something together very quickly. And I would definitely recommend going to Best Service and Sonuscore. Sign up for their newsletters so you can be sure to know when they're going to have a special or a sale, upgrade or cross-grade special. Excuse me. So, man, so I don't know where else to go because there's just so much. There's just so much here to enjoy and to experience. Yeah, man. So let's see. So I've got this here. So I'm going to expand that out. Let's just see something here. Let's just try. Let's just take a couple listens to a couple of other. And they've got 3, 4, and 6, 8. They've got all different kinds of meters. Yeah, the forces unite, and this is probably going to be pretty big. Yeah, and you've got some voices in there. And I think we've heard that one, Growing Old. Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, so you've got the piano. So you have the piano kind of like full range, and then you have the little you have the harps up here, up higher. Now I like that where you have a layer and the little animation underneath there, and it's just very tasteful, and you can. You hear that layer underneath the strings. Just from one library. All right. Okay, hidden threats. Now this is in 5/8, so we're going to do a couple more, and then we're going to say goodbye. But let's just have a little bit more fun before we have to go. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of. Wow, now that's pretty crazy. That is crazy. Oh, wow. So what is this one? Carmina's Fortune? Yeah, we've got some more voices in here. Oh, wow. You hear that timpani in there? Dreaming of Paradise. Oh, yeah. Beautiful strings. See, you turn the modulation wheel down and it turns that little arpeggiating down. And you can mute that. Wow. It just is so amazing. It's so amazing. I am so blessed and so just so blessed to be able to share. And we could be here we can be here for another hour or so. And but I am so grateful. I'm just very grateful to be here today with all of you. And thanks to Sonuscore and Best Service for just their support and for just allowing me the opportunity to kind of just share these beautiful instruments with you. It is such a joy. And again, I would just ask you to subscribe. Let's see. Yeah, we can pop that up. Yeah, just go ahead and subscribe and click on notifications and share and like. I mean, if you've enjoyed this today, super chats are available all the time while we're live. And then there's different ways that you can support the channel. Just look at the links below. Man, I'm just so excited. So super chats are good, are good to keep us going. But I tell you what, man, let's just see. We've just got to maybe do. I'm just going to do maybe just. Let's see. Yeah, let's just see what we've got. Let's just try. Only forward. Yeah, let's do something a little. Oh. Okay, so let's just go out in a triumphant. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. One, two. Okay, so what are we going to do with this? Yeah, no, we need some brass for this. So, man, oh, come on. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, you guys get me going here. Let's go full marcato. All right, thanks, Will. That's awesome. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is very triumphant. Very triumphant for me. Okay, let's find this one. Where are you? And see, that's one of the things working with multis and Kontakt. You've got to remember where you are. Okay, so we'll do this. Okay, here we go. All right. And again, thanks, Will. Thanks for that. That's a great blessing. Here we go. All right. We are triumphant. We are victorious. Okay, now let's just finish it off right with some piano. And this is all coming from Sonuscore's library here. Oh, man. Wow. Let's see, where are we? Let me make sure I know where we are here. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, wow. So it kind of got crazy a little bit there at the end, but oh my goodness. So I hope you heard everything and enjoyed everything tonight. Man. And I just hope you have a great rest of your day, and just stay tuned, because there is just so much more that. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. There is just so much more that I want to do, And me and Chewy want to thank you for joining today. And may you have a great rest of your day, and stay tuned for next time, because it's always such a great time to share with you guys. So until then, may the 4th be with you. And we'll see you real soon on the next live stream or the next video. Thank you so much. Say bye, Chewy. All right, bye, guys. Yeah, we're off the air.